now. But hey, everybody, you're probably wondering where Garrett is. He had some stuff he had to attend to tonight with the family, so unfortunately he couldn't make it. And so that means that it's just Nick and I tonight, and you only will have the games that we've covered, but I think it's going to give you guys good enough look on these prospects. Super excited about these two of the top tight end prospects from next year's class, after a year where we didn't really have any tight ends get drafted in the top 40 picks, right? Something like that.
Well, I mean, and even as a Bears fan, like, I didn't like Cole Kmet that much. Like, this is at least a class that's exciting. It's like that class when there was Ingram and OJ Howard, et cetera. I mean, a couple of years ago, people were pretty hyped about, Hawkinson, et cetera. But this class is way better than that one, you know?
Way better.
And, and not just these two, we've got Rucker, we've got Brevin Jordan, there's more. So, and that's just right now, if we have a college football season, you would think they would progress and get better, because that class, we didn't know who Hawkinson was at this time then. So guys could still emerge. So I'm really excited about this, because I think for fantasy football, we're finally starting to get a group of tight ends that are solid, and now it can just get a little bit deeper. So it's just going to help fantasy, I think. Yeah.
So let's dive into Kyle Pitts here. He led Florida in receiving last year from the tight end position, and they had 3 guys get drafted from the wide receiver position. So that should tell you right there how good this kid is. So this game here versus LSU is one of his best games, I think, and he was matched up for Stingley most of the time, which you see here. Nice route, comes out, widens outside, plants his foot, really no wasted steps or anything, gets into the post and makes a nice catch. Here's a good look at it. Again, good hands catch.
I mean, it looks like a cover 3, so Stingley had to respect the outside a little bit more. That's why his hips are turned, but he does a good job of widening him right there before he breaks inside to create a little bit more room.
Yeah, that step here.
Yeah, that's smart route running.
Yeah, and he has the athleticism. I mean, when you're watching Pitts' tape, that's what sticks out here. He's a bigger wide receiver playing tight end.
So this is the first play, but did you have any comps after watching him? Guys like he reminded you of?
I didn't really think of any comps beforehand. I'm trying to think, like Jared Cook-ish maybe. But Cook was probably a little bigger, I think.
The one that he just reminded me of in college anyway is a little bit of Bucky Hodges.
So you come up with these guys that, I can't even name because you've been doing this for so damn long.
So Bucky Hodges, he was a quarterback turned tight end at Virginia Tech, and he was just uber athletic. And when I watch Kyle Pitts, that's what I see. He just oozes with athleticism. But there's some refined things where he body catches, the routes are a little lazy, he's a little soft. I don't think he's very tough.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
That's kind of what I got out of Bucky too. So
okay. Stat I came across, according to Sports Info Solutions, he actually had 1 drop per 8 catchable targets. And compared to Frymuth, who we're going to look at later, Frymuth was 1 drop per 16 catchable targets.
Wow. Yeah, real quick, shout out. How's it going, Jeff and Phil? John, Kyle Pitts is the best tight end in college. We'll talk about that. And then Dom, put some respect on Brevin Jordan's name. I'm a Brevin Jordan fan.
Yeah, me
Dom,
too.
So,
fortunately, there weren't a lot of all 22 options for us to see for Brevin Jordan. So it was actually going to be Jordan and Kyle Pitts on this one. So we went ahead and did Fryermuth. So we had some better tape to show you guys. But here, out and up. Yeah. But makes a great catch here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good hands catch. Able to go up and make the play. Not a great route by any means. I'd like to see him flash his head here, probably, to sell a little more.
Head and shoulders a little bit. I mean, because the purpose of a double move, sometimes I think people, you think of like a hitch and go, the people will hitch all the way around and then go. That's not what you want to do. You just want to freeze the corner's feet or make them take a step and then you can go. But right here, And he doesn't do that enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good coverage.
Yeah. On Delpit here. 2nd round pick.
Yep. That's an underthrown ball by Trask.
Yeah. Great play, man, for a tight end. Mm-hmm. Not many tight ends can do that. They actually lined him up in line more than I thought they would. But a body catch here. Drops it after a big hit. Big hit, tough hit. Great play by Delpit to save the touchdown. I think this is right before the half. So this would have been a big touchdown here for them.
Mm-hmm. So one observation that I see here. So if you just look at the entire play, I mean, there's multiple verticals going on there. And he gets rerouted right there by the backer, right? Mm-hmm. Well, look how close together he is with this slot 10 coming in here on this dig, right?
Yeah,
They're
you
pretty
never
close
want
together.
That. Mm-hmm.
So then Delpit can drive on that because they're close together. If he would have avoided maybe inside, there would have been a bigger gap, and I think he doesn't even get touched. It's a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know. You think 10 ran the wrong route here? Like, I don't know. It's a weird concept to me.
Yeah, that's why I think it's a little bit more. I think he's going in the hole, like a lookie.
But either way, you need to catch the football.
Yeah.
And drops are somewhat of an issue with him, like I said in that stat earlier. But, I mean, he makes some crazy catches.
Hey,
like
Sam
this
Wallace.
one right here.
Thanks for coming in, man.
So, another one where he's going against Stingley here. Widens him. Plants that foot. And then comes across and makes a hell of a catch in contested situation.
So this looks identical to the other route that he ran.
Yeah.
Looks like Stingley. Wow. Look at that coverage on Stingley.
I know.
What else can he do? So here's my question: is that route? Is it supposed to be a skinny post, or is he doing a lazy dig?
I think it's supposed to be a post. I don't know though. I mean, let me see what the full concept is here. You would think that would be a dig.
Right.
Yeah. But either way, hell of a catch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like him to see him use his hands a little bit there.
What'd you think about Trask, man?
Trask is better. Every time I watch him, he's better than I think.
Same here. I hadn't done a lot of study on Trask, but I do hear people talking about him, and he's got a cool story. Didn't start in high school, was behind De'Aaron King, I think, and just kept fighting and clawing his way, and got the opportunity at Florida then after Felipe Franks got hurt. And man, he impressed me in this tape I was watching. Like he seems to be a heady player. Like he knows when to just take off and get 5 yards, throw the ball away. But he does have some accuracy issues, I noticed too. Or like under pressure, he'll kind of freak out.
Yeah. But he's younger. He's played some big games.
Exactly. Yeah. He impressed me. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks in the SEC for this coming year.
I agree. And people want to talk up Jamie Newman so much. It's like we don't know what Jamie Newman's like at Georgia right now.
Yeah.
We know he's like at Wake Forest, but right now Kyle Trask, I mean, he's up there because he's with those guys. He's going to be with Pitts. He's going to be with Justin Shorter, who's transferring in.
Yeah. Trayvon Grimes.
Oh, dude, I love Grimes.
Me too.
If he could just stay healthy.
So I love the way that he fought his way back, cross face with his hands, kind of like boxed him out, used his body, and got himself open. But not a great route. He kind of gets jammed up here. He's trying to get off. He does get off, and he gets open and makes a hell of a catch again.
So to me here, Jay, like this is something that I teach.
Tell me.
Is what so he kind of swims him here. He does a crossover, right, and swims him. What you want to do is you want to have so right here, that hand he's going over with, he wants to put that on the corner's hip and push so he can extend by. And if you watch, he just kind of lets it go. He's not a violent with his hands, Yeah. Which you watch Kittle, you watch Gronk, you watch so many of these tight ends. They have really good hands.
Yeah.
Because this guy's all over him. He's in his chest. He's in it. You can't have that.
Right. ultimately he does win, but no, I agree. Like early in the route is when he needs to win.
Yeah.
Right
I mean,
now.
he just needs to finish these a little bit more.
Yeah, he needs to get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Irv Smith or these guys?
Ooh.
I'd say Irv Smith, actually.
Yeah. I liked Irv Smith's film in
Yeah.
college.
Good rookie year, too. I think he's poised for a pretty good season.
But, I mean, again, it's not fair because we saw at this point in Irv Smith's career, he did nothing. So at Alabama. So, these guys have another year of tape and then another rookie year, hopefully. So, I mean, you think these guys 2 years, further, what would we think of them versus Irv Smith? So,
yeah. Well, it's good to see comments coming in from YouTube. That means we're working finally.
yeah.
That was a couple weeks there. But so I did the Auburn game and I did the LSU game. And it was like day and night and day when watching Pitts in one game and then the other. Like the Auburn game here, man, I don't know. It's like I don't know if he was hurt. I couldn't find anything about him being hurt. But I just wanted to show one clip here. I think I might have another one of him blocking. Not a great blocker by any means. He's not a guy that you're going to want inline blocking. But there were a few plays that he did get the job done. So he seems to be willing. I'm just not sure that he has the technique or the strength to do it yet. There were a couple plays when watching this game of him trying to block Derek Brown. He just gets manhandled. But
that would be like a lot of guys. But like right there, like he has a good first step, play side that left one, but he doesn't get his hands inside. He has that right hand up high.
Yeah.
Get it inside the chest, and then you can drive.
He just gets kind of run, he gets almost run right into the running back here.
I mean, that's the hole the running back wanted to go to, so he stopped it.
Yeah.
I'll get a little Kyle Trask love on the chat. Nice.
Yeah, so he doesn't get the ball here, but I thought it was a nice job at the top of the route with violent hands, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, throws the defender by, gets open.
Mm-hmm.
So just a quick one there. Doesn't get the ball, like I said. Moving on, top of the screen, lazy route. It just gets thrown down by the corner. Like I think that's the corner. I don't know if they switched matchups or anything, but just comes out jogging, just gets just thrown to the ground like a rag doll by the corner. Like, come on, man. You're 6'6", 250. Make a play.
I mean, it kind of looks like a cover 6, but still, if you threatened more vertically, maybe it's man. If you threaten more vertically, the corner would have to bail another step or two, which gives you a chance after the reception.
Yeah. So.
And if people, you're not getting that part of it. So all I'm saying is that while he's running that route, if you would run harder and it'd be a better deceleration. So, Jerry Rice is really, really known for running hard and he's pumping his arms and his legs. And you can't really tell that he's slowing down. And by doing that, the corner will back up further and it'll give Pitts more time.
Someone said Kyle Pitts was watching us on Twitter Live. That's what's up. Sorry, Kyle. Hating on you there, but just seeing what I see.
He was watching us on that anymore.
That's all right.
Yeah, keep your head up.
But I think he's going to end up being the first tight end taken. So we are talking fantasy football here. I think he provides the most upside for fantasy football.
He has the most athleticism and some really good natural ball skills. I think those are his strengths right now.
So I noticed in this game, running back was obviously tasked to help on his man. It's driven back here a little bit, but I mean, Kyle, he stands in there like every single time. Like he's standing in there strong. He does get run back a little bit here, but he's never shying away. So just wanted to show that one. And this is a fantastic play here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, just a back shoulder fade, but him having the body control, I think, to slow it down.
Yeah.
And adjust for a tight end.
Right. He stops on a dime and good release here.
Evan Ingram there.
Yeah. Good release. Gets hands off. Uses some hands at the top here. Swipe them by. Adjusts the football. Makes a catch. Great play.
And get some good yards there afterwards.
That's why I love his fantasy upside, too.
Can I just talk real quick?
No, you're not allowed to talk ever.
If you go back, these uniforms are just trash.
Auburn's?
No, Florida's. I don't like these at all.
I've never been a big uniform guy. Like I never care.
Man, I just like that old school Gators one. I think these jerseys are just too similar. It's like just the home and away of Auburn basically.
I mean, I do like Oregon's though.
Yeah, Oregon's, they got some swag.
I think we're getting into your cuts here.
So with this one,
showed this angle
it's an out, right? Yeah, you can see from both sides. What I wanted him to do here was run out of the break. When you watch him run there, he kind of slows down as he turns and looks instead of, and drifts upfield a little bit. But if you would run hard out of the break, he's going to catch it right by the sideline, tap, and it's a catch. That's just a small thing, and that's what a lot of his game is. He has him going out of that break, his vertical, burst there into his route stem. That's awesome. He just needs to refine these little things, and I think he'd be a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is good hands, gets his feet down.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's that negative of a play.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Some good blocking there.
So I liked that initially, but what I didn't like was, this isn't a big guy, 31. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a hand fight. I want to see you driving.
Mm-hmm.
Get your hands inside, and he needs to get a little bit more inside there because the initial punch is there, but his right foot needs to go because it's like in basketball, you want to be between your man and the, in the basket. You want to be between your man and the hole, and he kind of just gives up the hole a little bit there. But he's fighting, as you said before, too. So
Phil said, "Don't kiss up now." Got me.
Oh, who did that? Not me.
Maybe me.
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably. Soft. Keep your feet. That's right. So what'd you think here?
Well, so kind of the same thing. So this is just I don't know what this route is. He runs it past a marker, is that a stop route? Is it a comeback?
That's a smart route. That's the smart hot route in NCAA.
He just doesn't come out of this at all, and he body catches it.
It's 3rd and 10, so they probably are just telling him, like, wonder if they know that he's singled.
Yeah, but I would just think if you threaten him vertically a little bit more there, you have some separation. But again, that's part of that deceleration we talked about.
This is Felipe Franks at quarterback, huh? Good ball.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting hit.
Yeah. I was about to give Trask some love.
Yep.
Let's get bottom screen here.
I like that one because it was flat. Yep.
I see you.
Yep.
Yeah, good play here.
This is, find a hole in the zone, and he comes flat across the field. I like that.
Yeah, and he's kind of settling down.
Yep.
Knows he's open.
It's a low, so he has to kind of body catch that. But look at him right here. A little toughness, dragging guys. Yeah, that was a good play.
He seems to be a heady football player. Like he understands the nuances of the game.
Yep. And right there, he's going over the middle. He could get drilled by a safety, but there's no really fear there. Georgia. I was just thinking that, man. It's a great song. So, solid play, right?
Yeah.
Me being picky.
Uh-oh.
It's easy. It's open. It's there, If you worked outside that corner's frame, just a little bit, because right now you can see the corner's got outside leverage. Mm-hmm. If his feet were on the bottom of the numbers right there right now versus where he's at, he'd have a bigger hole in there, Again, picky or not, but those are the little things, the aiming points that you want during your route stem. But and in that one there, that was a body catch. But I think those are too low to be hand caught because, really, you want to be chest level to be a hand catch. If it's waist, I almost like it to be a body catch because that's tough to catch like this. You have to turn your hands over,
Yeah. Great catch there.
Yeah, I wanted to highlight that one. That was a one.
I like the way he kind of navigates his way through traffic coming across too. Takes it lower. Avoids. Yep.
And the thing I like about that one too is he one-handed and then just easy transition it to the other hand. It didn't really, worry about, tucking that. Like this is another day at the office. Boom, boom.
Yeah, he's got some big mitts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was a good play.
Yeah, he is smoother on his cuts than Brevin. I agree.
Yep, I was going to say, but I think he's got so much more explosiveness too, which helps that.
Yeah.
So this is one that I struggle with. Okay. Now, you didn't have it here. When you go here, look at the bottom, stopper right here. Go back right there. Stop. Forward. Okay. Look at the marker down here. It's 4th down.
Yeah.
This is the 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Should have been a flag for real.
Yeah, but being a tight end, he should be fighting through this, right? And I think that the route was a little lazy, and he didn't get the separation. But on 4th down, they're counting on you. We need this one. So if you can back it up all the way. So this corner knows what the down distance is too, right?
Yeah.
But still, it's a corner against a tight end. Tight end should win that physically.
Yeah, that's what Florida's thinking too. Yeah, he probably should have given him a little more there.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't care at all vertically,
Yeah, and that's probably, physicality and just adding weight and strength is probably his top priority, I would think.
Yep. Like right there, I even teach some of my players that are bigger that way. Do you remember the Brandon Marshall when he would get in the end zone? He would just literally box the guy out and then come and get it, So those are little things I think over time that he can just use his body, Even Michael Thomas does a great job of just shielding the defender from the ball. And right there he did it. He could have went into him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pickens does a good job of that.
Yep. Pickens
you got another share today.
I got him at 10. No, I got him at 111.
It's just a straight, is it a Devi startup?
No, it's not. It's one that goes on, but it's they can't be freshmen, and it's super flex. I'm okay with it.
So there were picks made last year too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
111? Yeah, this is one that I took over. I can link it, or I'll.
Who were you surprised went before him?
Yeah,
who went before him? Yeah, I'd like to know.
And this is actually a league that I took over as a rebuild.
Oh, that was a nice grab there. I don't know if you're still watching, but I ran your next play.
That's okay. I'll come back.
Good punch to the outside.
Yep. And see that, and this is what
great hands catch.
Yep.
Yeah, he's able to convert to a runner real quick.
Easy. Mm-hmm. And you can see he's just got a little juice in those legs.
Oh yeah.
He bent back a little bit to get more momentum on that forward, and you don't see tight ends doing that. This isn't even like a regular wide receiver. This is a good wide receiver. You know what I mean? Doing stuff like this. Look at that.
Yeah. Pitts is nice, man. So the first game I watched was that Auburn game. And I had watched Pitts before, but it had been a while. And
can you go back to the beginning of this play again one more time?
Yeah. This is the last play for Pitts, it looks like. You want to see the other angle?
No, I just want to see right here how he stems him, right? So that little right there, that step right, the 30, widens this safety one step.
Yeah, man.
Boom, gives the opening. Those are the little things.
No wasted steps either, dude. Like,
if he does that consistently, he could be such a beast.
Yep.
And physicality. Those are the two things. Small little things with the routes and physicality, and he's got a lot of potential.
Jeff Mueller asked, did he play wide receiver previously in high school or anything? I can't answer that with any certainty because I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But I'm pretty sure that he was recruited as a tight end, though. So,
I mean, that's just tough.
I don't know. Maybe the chat can answer you. There's some good Devy minds in the chat too. So, if anybody has that answer, feel free to share.